Slate Auto, the Jeff Bezos-backed EV startup, just recently launched an emerging market that's come out with trucks getting more and more expensive, vehicles getting more and more expensive. It's really a niche that needs to be filled for these low-priced trucks. And the name Slate actually fits the bill because basically you are starting with a basic, clean Slate truck. I'm gonna go through the Slate website with you guys, customize the truck to my preferences. I can't wait to show you. Let's jump into the video. The Slate is a bare bones pickup truck, which is all about giving customers choice into the optional accessories. A lot of times when you go shopping for a truck, you might want a pickup truck, but it has all these different features and accessories, and you might only use a few of them, and you don't want to pay for everything. So this Slate truck is going to be shipped standard with a 47 kilowatt battery, estimated range around 150 miles, maybe closer to 240 miles. We'll have to see as time goes on, but it will just be a basic flat straight. Roll down windows, manual adjusted mirrors, no infotainment system. Really, it's just the car and that's it. You don't get anything else unless you want to add it. So I'm going to go through all the accessories and kind of build the truck that I would want. Now, I've always said there is a niche for this type of product. If there was a manufacturer who could build a car that has a new car MSRP or a new price in the 15 to 20 range, there is certainly a market for those cheap cars, and Slate is trying to fit that market. The 2026 Slate truck will run a rough price of around $27,500 USD. So let's check it out. Let's start with the starter packs at the bottom. So you can see at the bottom, we got the blank slate, we got the moving on up, we got the sunny side, the blue wanderer, Cali Sunset, the professional. It's just a straight blank slate, fastback SUV or open air. I'm still gonna just stick with the truck. I'll explore maybe SUV in another video and customize an SUV if you guys like this video. Let's move on to the colors here. Now let's check out the color wraps. Oh, there's a lot of funky colors on here. Look, we got blue, whip dream, tropical blue, tropical tide, bronzed, best of zest, like I'm assuming that's some sort of orange, desert drifter, jungle. Now, if I was buying a car like this, I would probably make it stand out a little bit and go a little funky. Now, wrapping is pretty pricey, but from a manufacturing standpoint, it's definitely cheaper than painting to do it this way. So you can see they've cut a lot of manufacturing costs and let the customer decide, which what I really like, because a lot of people come and they say, oh, like I'm not gonna use that, I don't wanna pay for that. So this allows you to really customize it however you want to choose. And it seems like there's so many different customizable options. So let's move on to partial wrap. So that's gonna be on the hood. Do I want a two-tone body? You can get a white top. Oh, there's a blacked out kit, so that's just gonna black out the front bumper. A mud wrap if I want this two-tone. Oh, a little grit wrap. Oh, that's pretty funky. And oh, here's a DJ wrap. There you go for all you EDM enthusiasts. You know what? I'm gonna just pass on all of this. I don't need any additional colors. We're just gonna go straight with that zesty orange. And then, oh, you can add different decals. So there's so many different things you can do here. This is really cool. I can add a little pinstriping throughout the back. There's a throwback. Door detail, so great. That's a great idea. They're tailoring to the business market if we want to add a little different door decals. There's a little racing declare, flowers. Okay, so yeah, it's very good. You can add logos if you want to add logos right from the factory. This is something that I would probably just get my truck, and if I was using it for business, I would just do the decal after. Now, what can we get on our exterior? This is where I'm curious. No doors. I think I'm gonna want doors. I'm good without the roof rack. Rear bumper, like that's weird that it doesn't come with a rear bumper, but no, I guess it's a bare bones truck. I don't need that. Spare tire carrier, you probably have to buy the spare tire too, so I'm gonna remove the carrier. I won't buy the spare tire. I'll just deal with that if it occurs. Front bumper, no. Fender flares, fender flares are a good accessory to have if you live in like country roads, yeah, dirt driveway, but I'm gonna be doing mostly city driving, so I'm gonna stick to that. Running boards or a bed step. The truck doesn't seem too large, so I don't think I'm gonna pass on the running boards as well. What else do we got from the running boards? Oh, a lift kit, that's pretty cool. And a lowering kit if you wanna lower it. That's not too bad. You know what? I'm gonna lower it. I'm curious to see the price of this at the end with all my accessories, but I'm not going ham here, guys. I'm trying to just to get a nice low price truck. Now let's move on to wheels and tires. So this is just the base 17-inch steel wheels. They looks like they're painted black. I like that. I like how it's basic. You don't need any crazy different rims. If you're just looking for a basic truck, you know what? I'm okay on the steelies. I like the black on black look. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Lighting. I'm assuming these are LEDs, and what I did notice is these things are very easy to remove. I was watching a few other videos and you can just pop these out and replace them. It's not like you're gonna have to take it into a shop. You can upgrade the front lights. There's a tailgate light upgrade. I'm gonna go with no lighting. I think I'm good just with the headlights. You know, I've never really been a big fog light guy either. So now let's talk about the interior, because this is where it really is gonna get interesting here. So it's just a basic thing. There's no infotainment. They basically want you to connect your phone and plug in and use your phone as the maps. I'm assuming it has like Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, but you would just use everything on your phone. I guess with no infotainment, it's not gonna come with any of that. Do I want a black console or a brown console? We can go brown seat or black seat, or just this traditional two-tone cloth interior with the black and the gray. Do I want an all black seat? You know what? That little two-tone with the white, one thing I've noticed, white in cars, especially in a truck, is gonna get super dirty, so I'm gonna hit it with the black seat. You guys can see how many things you can customize. You can really customize this however you want. Oh, it's just a little steering wheel insert that they add right there just to give it a little bit more flash, gunmetal, or do we remove those? I'd be curious once I get my hands on this truck, like, is this gonna look like something's missing right here? That's what it kind of looks like in the photo. It looks like something's missing. So you know what? We're gonna go with the bronze steering insert. I'd be curious how that kind of looks without those inserts. Rubber mats are a must in a truck, I must say. I definitely would want to go with the rubber mats. Oh, rubber liner too. That's nice. I do like in trucks, especially if they're going to be used for work. Do I want a carpeted liner? It depends. Do I go carpet liner with the rubber mats, or I just go straight rubber liner and buy some Canadian Tire mats? Now, it says more coming soon, so we'll see what else comes from Slate in terms of interior customizations, but we've already got a ton in here. Now let's look at audio and tech. It comes with no speakers. They want you to basically buy a Bluetooth speaker separate. Really strange. Probably need that. It depends on the speaker mount. Like, do I want to buy a custom speaker that's gonna fit, or could I just bring the Bluetooth speaker I have and put it beside me in the seat if I want to listen to music? So we're gonna go no speaker mount. I'll just find a spot for it. I also assume that you're gonna be able to buy these things also after the fact. Like, let's say I order my Slate car and I want the speaker mount. I'm assuming I could just order one right from Slate. Hopefully if Jeff Bezos is on, it's on Amazon and I can just order it.
I've made a huge mistake.
I would get that speaker pair just so it has speakers. I don't have to worry about bringing a Bluetooth thing, charging my Bluetooth. I think that would be the best way to go. I definitely would, if I was buying a car, I would definitely want speakers in my car. Now the site does seem a little slow. Maybe it's my computer here, but let's look at our auxiliary buttons here. Okay, so every time you add an electronic accessory like exterior lights, you can program its auxiliary button to control it. Okay, that's pretty cool. Plug and play only functionality and modern convenience. Now you got the best of both worlds. So if you add any of these things, you might want to add like some auxiliary buttons just so that you can control those things, but didn't add any lighting or anything, so I'm pretty good there. Bluetooth controls, so we can get steering wheel mounted Bluetooth control. I'm gonna pass on that as well. If I'm trying to keep this cheap, I'm going manual windows. I'm gonna go no on the panel wrap as well. So guys, I'm shocked by how much customization you can do here. I really just hope that you can, if you order your truck or you change your mind, you can go back to this website and order whatever you want. It arrives at your doorstep and you can pop it in yourself. That's kind of what I would expect to have from them. Definitely AC would be a necessity, so it's good that it comes with AC. Stickers you can add to your car. They're going, I guess, kind of like the Crocs type thing where you can add different things to your Crocs. They're doing that for the Slate. I'm sure there's gonna be thousands of these that you could add. I've never been a kind of a fan of any of this, you know, putting stickers on my back of my laptop or that type of thing. I never really did that. We're gonna leave that all blank. So that's pretty much the customization there. Let's go to our summary here and see what we're working with. Obviously, I didn't go crazy all out with the customs, but I'm impressed with how many things you can customize. So really cool. We just went with the standard pickup, best as S color. Seat cover, we're gonna go black, steering wheel accents, rubber floor mat inserts, carpet liner. And the key fob, I thought I got rid of the key fob. Yeah, I didn't want the steering wheel accents either. So really, I'm going basic here. And I'm assuming this is gonna be in the 27,000 USD range. They say when you use the rebates, it's gonna get it down 20,000 with the rebates. So in Canada, I believe it's gonna be probably closer to 27 after the rebates. We'll have to see what the pricing is, but it'd be nice right now if they had the pricing available for all these accessories, but all you can do on their website is just put down $50 to reserve one. You got Apple Pay, Google Pay, Cash App. I'm not gonna reserve anything. I'm just doing this as a little learning lesson. Let's check out the charging. So it does come with your charger, 240 volt outlet, plug that in somewhere in your garage, level 2 charging, that's not too bad. 4 to 8 hours, so that's perfect. You know, you can plug it in and you can charge it overnight, that's all you need. Let's look at the level 1, which is just a regular household outlet. I guess that wouldn't be too bad. You know, you come home from work, you plug it into the wall. And then if you're at a level 3, it's saying 20 to 80% charge in 30 minutes. So that's not too bad. I'm looking to see more of this Slate car as it comes out. So, but this is really cool that there is now a cheap option available for people who want basic. I wish somebody would have done this in a gas model, because you know what I've learned from being in the car business is people who want these basic cars are more old school people. They're not the young generation. Maybe, yes, there is a handful of young generation, but there's a lot of just older baby boomer generation that want just a cheap, basic car that they can drive to point A from point B. And a lot of them do not want electric and they refuse electric. Guys, let me know what you think of the Slate Truck. I'm gonna do this video again when it comes out. I'm not reserving one. I don't even know if it's gonna be released in Canada here, but if you guys have made it this far, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up on the video. Comment what you think. Is Slate gonna disrupt the industry, or are they gonna just be a dud when they start making sales? So we'll see you in the next one. If you guys wanna see any more videos like this, just fire away and I'd love to do them for you.